Hello, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to see how can we create a API specification in Design Center and publish it to Exchange. So we have different options to create API specification. You can see RAML, two versions and OS, but for the timing, we are going to stick with RAML. And so I've already created one RAML, and so I'm just going to import it. That will be a zip file, and we'll go through the endpoint that I've created. So basically, this RAM will contain only one endpoint, that is this books and ID. So the basic working of for this endpoint is that we are going to get an ID, and based on that ID, we are going to return a book name and the description. So we have a get method, and in this get method response section, we can see the type and example. So if we look into the type, I have externalized it, so you can see it will have three fields: name, ID, and description. And if we look at the example, yeah, same thing here: name, ID, and description. Coming back to RAML, so apart from these, we have this ID, URI parameters, and yeah, it should look like this, as you can see in the example. And we also use a security scheme basic auth, which is provided by MuleSoft. And you can see it here if we click on this endpoint and try it. So first, let's see the URL. So it should have this ID field. After that, if we scroll down, we will see this basic authentication. In this, we can write anything and just send the request. Here we can see the response. This is the example that we have set. But in the real life scenario, when we implement this, we will going to get the actual result for that is specific to this ID that we passed. So this is it in the RAML. If you want to explore more, then I will recommend you to go through this documentation. It is very clear and concise, and you can go through different things that you can use and create in RAML. So that is schemas and fragments. There are many other things that you can see. So coming back to this, we can publish this to Exchange. So here you have to mention assert version and API version. So initially you can use 1.0.0. Apart from it, you have this lifecycle status. So it should be stable. If like you have, this is the release version, and if it is in still development, so you can select the development. For now, we can use the stable version, and we are going to publish this to Exchange. So as we can see, this is published to Exchange. So we it takes some time to get appear there. So let's see if we can see it in our Exchange. Yes, we can see this updated 20 seconds ago, and you can find that endpoint here. So get books ID, you can see, and you can also see like what is the security, what is the URI parameter. These all details can be found here in this Exchange as well. So in a future video, we are going to implement this, and we are going to use Anypoint Studio for that. So stay tuned.